Hello, my Central family. Shane Willard here. I got a 5-minute devotional thought for you. This is Paul writing a letter to the church at Corinth. And here's what he says in chapter 2. And so it was with me, brothers and sisters. When I came to you, I did not come with eloquence of speech or human wisdom, as I proclaimed to you the testimony of God, which is strange. Like you proclaim the testimony of God and you weren't articulate? And you weren't wise about it? What do you mean? For I resolved to know nothing while I was with you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. Let's remember that for a second. I came to you in weakness with great fear and trembling. My speech and my preaching were not with wise or persuasive words. So how do you speak without words? But with a demonstration of the Spirit and power, so that your faith might not rest on human wisdom, but on God's power. Paul's giving us insight here into how to change the world around you. In Paul's world, he didn't show up in Corinth seeing Christianity as an argument to win. I was in a large Q&A within the last year, and someone asked, a coworker believes this about another religion. What argument could I make to prove Christianity is true? And my response to that was that Christianity is not an argument to win. It's a life to demonstrate. But Paul gives us insight into this. He didn't go into Corinth with a 5-step, what do I believe and here's why. We think of the word apologetics as making an argument to defend the faith. And fair enough, but the reason most of us find that kind of stuff boring is because original apologies were not arguments about doctrine. They were a defense of a lifestyle to the local government that showed if the whole world lived like this, the world would actually be better, not worse. A famous one was the Bishop Cyprian. When he in Carthage, where he had to write an apology to the local council to show that, if the whole world was living like Jesus taught us to live, the world would be better. So Paul is in Corinth, and he can't really come in and go, well, Jesus Christ was born of a virgin, He's the Son of God, He's da-da-da. And the reason is there was gods everywhere with similar stories. There was Mithra, Attis, Adonis, there was Horus, there was Domitian, there was all these gods with not the same story, but similar stories. So he's like, how do I set Jesus apart? And here's what he did. He saw Christianity not as an argument to win, but a demonstration of the Spirit, which is love, and of power. So I'm going to encourage you today, when you go to work, you're with your neighbor, you're with that uncle that watches too much fringe news sources. Don't fall into the trap of your faith needing to be an argument that must be won. Stand back, be humble, have the same attitude Paul had. Decide to know nothing except for Jesus Christ and Him crucified. And what does that teach us? It teaches us the way to change the world is to show love for it. Have a great day today.